Hey all! Today I wanted to talk about the Slates of Evolution. These are pretty important items as they can increase your stats through enchantments, and they can also increase your available inventory space. You can get them in 8 different ways, most of which have a pretty low chance of drop. The first is through schools of fish. There's a 0.06% chance that you'll get a slate this way. It's not really a viable way to farm them, because I fished for over 4 hours before even getting one. The second is crab pots. They have a 0.05%. This farm can be AFK'd, so it does make it a little more viable, but you'd need a pretty large crab farm to even make it so. Then we have regular fishing. There is a 0.5% chance to get them. I fished for over about 3 hours before I got one, and it comes as a secondary item to the fish you fished up, so the glass fiber fishing rod and the skill double fish catch don't actually work to give you more. The next one is lava geysers in hell. There is a 0.5% chance that these will drop. You can set up like a lava geyser farm where you're standing just above where they are and just kind of waiting for them to drop, but it will take some time to do it that way. The next one is the elite reward bags. Rank 1 only has a 0.04% chance to drop. I actually opened up 3,500 of these without getting one. The rank 2 is 0.05%. I opened up 3,800 of them and got 2 slates. And the next is the rank 3, which has a 0.07% chance. I opened up 3,700 of these and got 1. And the last one, the rank 4, has a 0.1% chance, and on 3,700 of those I got 3 slates. It would take an awful lot of bags and clicking to make this viable, and there's no real good way to automate getting bags anymore, so this isn't really a viable option either. Next, there's a 1% chance that they'll drop out of chests. According to the Seesaw Wiki, they only drop from red chests, but it's unclear if this is true. There is footage of them dropping from, the regular wood chests and the silver chests as well. And the next one is supply pods. This actually has a 10% chance to drop from supply pods. However, the supply pods themselves only drop every few hours in games, so, you have a 10% chance every 3 hours to get them. And the last method is by killing level 89 plus dragons, bone dragons, or Fenrir. There's actually a 5% chance that this will drop. However, Sin Potions actually do work on this, and if you use the max Sin Potion, it's by far the best way to farm them because it gives you about up to a 50% drop rate. So let's talk about what they do. There's 2 sections in Anubis where you can actually turn these in. The first is for increased stats or increased enchantment. Basically what this does is each time you turn it in, it gives you a 1% bonus to the enchantments, and this actually does include negative effects, so keep that in mind. It uses 4 slates for a turn-in, but after the 6th one it'll actually use 8 slates. You can use it up to 10 times total, so make sure to use your slates wisely for the best outcome. The effect itself is applied to the equipment frame and not the item, so it's not going to show up on the actual enchanted item, but it will show up in your details screen. They can be reset, so go ahead and try different options out and come up with your best outcome. The weapon buff only works for the main hand, and the shield buff only works for the shield, not the actual offhand slot, so it'll only work if you have a shield in that slot. I did confirm this by testing with a catalyst, an offhand weapon, a shield, and a gauntlet, so it only does work with the shield. Then you have your head and your body, and then the accessories. Now the accessories works on both accessories, but it only gives 0.5% for each enchant. They halved it because you have 2 of them. Next we have the functional extension. These cannot be reset, so once you actually use a slate on one of these extensions, those slates are gone. Each one of the options can be done 5 times. For the inventory, it costs 10 slates each time and increases those inventories 1 slot. The cloud storage costs 5 slates for the first time, and then 10, 15, 20, and 25 each consecutive time. Each time it gives you 1 slot. Because the functional extensions can't be reset and you can't get those slates back, It's best to do the increased stats first, just to make sure that you have those done before you lose your slates to the functional extension. And that is pretty much everything there is about the Slates of Evolution. There's a lot of information, but it's really not that complicated. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe, and have a great day.